Venezuela is a country of contrasts. Caribbean coastlines and Andean peaks, endless plains and ancient tabletop mountains. It's a place where nature dominates the horizon and culture fills the streets. In 7 minutes, this is a fast tour through its geography, its people, and the things that have made it recognizable far beyond its borders. Venezuela officially, the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela covers about 916,445 square kilometers. One of the largest countries in the Americas. It sits at the northern edge of South America, with a long shoreline facing the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. That position makes it a gateway. Westward, the land connects toward Colombia, southward toward Brazil, eastward toward Guyana and the open Atlantic. Offshore, islands and cays extend the country into the Caribbean space, shaping trade routes, climate, and coastal culture. It's why Venezuela often feels like two worlds at once: South American in its scale, Caribbean in its coastal identity, heat, salt air, music, and a strong relationship with the sea. Venezuela can be understood through four major natural regions. First, the northern mountains, the last branches of the Andes and the coastal ranges, with cooler highlands, steep valleys, and cloud forests. Second, the central plains, the llanos. In the dry season, they are a sea of grass. In the rains, they flood and reflect the sky, reshaping wildlife and daily life, where time is measured by water. Third, the Guayana region in the south, an ancient geological world of forests, rivers, and Tepuy massive tabletop mountains that rise like stone islands, each with its own isolated ecosystems. And fourth, the coastal and insular zone, beaches, mangroves, coral waters, and islands such as Los Roques, known for bright shallows and reef color. This variety supports extraordinary biodiversity in many ecosystems. One landmark symbolizes that scale: Angel Falls. In Canema National Park, from the top of a tepuy, water drops in a single, uninterrupted plunge, turning into mist before it reaches the ground. And the Orinoco River system links much of the territory. Venezuela has a population of roughly 28 million people, and it is strongly urban. Most people live in cities, especially in the northern corridor, where mountains meet the coast. Caracas, the capital, sits in a valley close to the Caribbean, dense, energetic, and framed by steep green slopes. Around it, other cities form a chain of industry, culture, and ports along the north. Society is multi-ethnic and layered. Indigenous roots, European and African heritage, and migration influences that left their mark on language, music, and food. Spanish is the national language, and many indigenous languages are also spoken across the country. In daily lives out, talvez humor, and a sense of improvisation, finding ways forward even when conditions are difficult. Economically, Venezuela has long been associated with energy. The country holds some of the world's largest proven crude oil reserves. And oil shaped its modern infrastructure and relationship with global markets. Beyond oil, mineral resources such as iron and bauxite have been important for industrial development, especially linked to the geology of the South. And in agriculture, Venezuela stands out for quality. Venezuelan cocoa is prized by premium chocolate makers for aroma and complexity, with flavor profiles that vary by region. In other words, alongside heavy industry, there is also craftsmanship, small producers refining something delicate and high value. Culture is also something you can taste. The arepa corn bread, grilled, baked, or fried and then filled, is everyday comfort food, simple and endlessly adaptable. Halakas are seasonal, especially during the holidays. Dough and a savory stew wrapped in plantain leaves, often made as a family ritual, with many hands repeating the same steps year after year. And Tacuego's crispy cheese sticks are a classic at gatherings, from celebrations to late-night conversations. Add to that regional dishes that shift from coast to mountains, and food becomes a map of the country in edible form. Sport is identity. Baseball has long been the classic national passion, while basketball is also popular. Football keeps growing, led by the national team known as La Vinotinto. From coast to mountains, from plains to Tepuy, Venezuela is a country of powerful landscapes and expressive culture, complex, resilient, and unforgettable.